Hi friends, Stephanie here, and I'm back with more movie chatter. And what I have for you today is not the video that I had planned. That one's being moved to either Friday night or Saturday. The reason I'm changing the video is because this morning I got an email from the Criterion site, the Criterion Collection site, and they are running a surprise holiday sale where everything on the site is 30% off. Everything, including pre-sales. Normally these sales are just things that are in stock. All the pre-sales up to March, which I think, yeah, we're up to the March titles now. Everything is 30% off until the 22nd. So I just wanted to make some recommendations, talk about a few things, and we'll be out of here. Now, what I've done for these first 1, 2, 3 films is I've done some pairings of films that go with films that are in the Criterion Collection. You'll get what I'm saying. This first film is Spine number 533. It's from 1995. It's 120 minutes, and it is in color. And it is a documentary. It is one of the best documentaries I've seen in the collection. And it is about the underground artist Robert Crumb, whose unique drawing style and sexually and racially provocative subject matter have made him a household name in popular American art. Robert Crumb is brilliant. He's a brilliant artist, cartoonist, whatever you want to call him. Very eccentric, very different, marched to his own beat. And basically they follow him around and they meet his family members. Some of his family members, his brother has severe mental illness. There's all kinds of things going on. This is a fascinating look at this guy's life and his work, and you get to see his work. And as you see more of his drawings and characters and things like that, you will notice them, and they will look familiar if you grew up in the 70s and 80s or earlier, from bumper stickers and t-shirts and like hippie clothes, things like that. If you like tie-dye designs, you'll notice that. You'll notice his style, and it may look familiar to you. I know a lot of it did to me. So this is a fascinating documentary. And one that would go with it would be one that is available. This one is available on DVD only. It is not part of the Criterion Collection. It stars Paul Giamatti, and it is called American Splendor. And it's about the artist Harvey Pekar. And the reason that I bring this up is because Harvey Pekar and Robert Crumb actually did some work together. Their paths crossed many times, and they worked together. So this is a great double bill. You can grab this really inexpensive, this DVD on Amazon, and watch the two of them together. It's a great double feature. And Harvey Pekar was quite a character, and Paul Giamatti is fantastic as always, as playing just this guy who he just can't fit into society. His house is a mess. His life is a mess. He doesn't get along with anyone. He can't find a woman. He finally finds someone. He doesn't know what to do with her. All kinds of things go on. But these are two really great movies, and they go really well together. So I would definitely check out American Splendor and Crumb. Now, and that's the order I would watch them in, Crumb and American Splendor. Now, this one I would watch before I watch the Criterion. This one is called The Motorcycle Diaries. This one is in Spanish with English subtitles, and this is based on the true life story of Ernesto Che Guevara, who ended up in this series, Che, but we're going to get to that in a minute. And basically what happens, he's a very young man at this time, very optimistic, wants to save the world. He wants to be a doctor. He takes off with one of his friends. They go on this little motorcycle, and they go to places like, they go to a leper community, and he wants to take care of all the lepers and heal them and help them when nobody else wants to. And you could see that this kid had so much potential, and he had such optimism and such a big vision of what life should be and how people should help each other. And you get to know him as a young man before he got involved with Castro and all the things that he got involved with. But really, this is a fantastic movie. Motorcycle Diaries, if you haven't seen it, I give it the highest recommendation. And then after you watch that, if you pick up Che, or Chi, however you say it, this is spine number 496. It is part 1 and part 2. So it's 2 parts about Che Guevara. And this is done by Steven Soderbergh, and it's a film about Che Guevara, and it's a fascinating exploration of the revolutionary as icon. And basically we follow him as he starts to team up and help Castro with over turning things in Cuba, but his vision of what things should be was very, very different from what Castro's ultimate plan was, and we follow them along. And I will say I enjoyed part one much more than part two, but you have to see part two because you have to see the story out. Between these two, what a home run of a story. You're going to see this man's life from when he was a very, very young man to right up until he got involved with Castro and what happened from there. Really, really good stuff. And like I said, this is part one and part two. They're both spine number 496. They're from 2008. The movies are both from 2008. They're 135 minutes and 136 minutes. They're both in black and white, and they're in Spanish with English subtitles. But what an amazing box set this is. So to pick it up for 30% off, definitely well worth it. Motorcycle Diaries, easily and readily available on Amazon. Now this one I just watched the other night, and or rewatched, I should say, and it stars Philip Seymour Hoffman. The film is Capote. It's about Truman Capote when he was writing his novel called In Cold Blood, which then became a movie. To say this is Philip Seymour Hoffman's best performance is really hard because all of his performances are great, but he really carries this movie. He's fantastic in it. And basically what it's about is he is a struggling writer. He is hanging out with Harper Lee, who wrote in To Kill a Mockingbird. And he's really got this like competitive edge with her, and he sees To Kill a Mockingbird taking off and doing things. And he is obsessed with this case of these two brothers who robbed this house in 1959 in Kansas, and they are being held for the murder of this family. And he is trying to get to the bottom of it by befriending one of the guys who's being held. His name is Perry, and he befriends him to try to get information out of him. But he's like, you want to cheer for him, but he comes across as devious, and then he comes across as naive, and he's really, really calculated in what he's doing. And Philip Seymour Hoffman just nails it. He is so good. I can't see anyone else playing this role. But I love this movie, so it made me want to pick up the movie rendition of his book. And it's called Truman Capote's In Cold Blood. And it is spine number 781. It's from 1967. It's 134 minutes in black and white. And basically what we do is this is the movie version of the book that he wrote based on his involvement with the brothers who committed the crime and research and things like that he did. But really, really good because you get to see the backstory and then you get to see the actual events that took place. If you haven't seen In Cold Blood or you haven't seen Capote, definitely pick them up. This is in the collection. This is readily available, very inexpensive on Amazon. I'm holding it upside down. It would help if I held it right. You can get it on DVD, you can get it on MediaBook, you can get it on Blu-ray. But yeah, definitely these two, Capote and In Cold Blood, winner of a doubleheader. Okay, so let's talk about some pre-sales that are available. Now this one is, the first two are already in the collection. They're just getting 4K upgrades. This one is available now in January. This is January, I believe January 20th. This is spine number 919. It's from 1995. It's 121 minutes. It's in black and white. It is a Jim Jarmusch film. It stars Johnny Depp, and it is called Dead Man. And I love, love, love this movie. Johnny Depp plays a man by the name of William Blake. And he is traveling across the country, they say, sometime in the 19th century, somewhere in Western America. They're very vague about where he's going. But he's going to get a job as an accountant because the jobs apparently are very hard to come by during this time. He has spent every cent he has to get to this town where he's been promised a job. He gets there, the job is no longer available, and he does not know what to do. While he's trying to figure out his next move and how to get back to where he came from, he gets entangled in this lover's quarrel, and he is badly, badly wounded. And he's trying to get away, he's trying to get out of town, and he runs into this fella who goes by the name of Nobody. And the two of them now go off on this journey together, and we follow them on that journey. And it's really interesting because it's a physical journey, it's a spiritual journey, Nobody is trying to teach William Blake lessons along the way about how to deal with certain things in life and the afterlife, and it's just really a very well done story. The on-screen chemistry between the two characters, fantastic. The black and white looks gorgeous. I can't even see this as a color film because it looks like it's supposed to be in black and white. Really well done. I think the Blu-ray's just fine. If you want to pick up the 4K, go for it if you don't have it in your collection. But if you want to save a little money, grab the Blu-ray. Any way you do it, see Dead Man. You're not going to regret it. And I can tell you, every time I watch this, I pick up on something new. So very, very high with the rewatchability. This is another one. This one is coming, I believe, in February. Again, it's already in the collection as a Blu-ray. It's getting a 4K upgrade. And it is the original 310 to Yuma. It very much follows the storyline of the remake that you probably know, starring Russell Crowe and Christian Bale. This one is spine number 657. It's from 1957. It's 92 minutes and it's in black and white. And it says, a psychologically complex Western. Van Helfen is a mild-mannered cattle rancher who takes on the task of shepherding a captured outlaw to the train that will deliver him to prison. So like I said, the remake pretty much follows this one, but I think this is the superior film. This is excellent. It's a great Western. You know the story if you've seen the remake, but really, really good stuff. The black and white looks great. Everything about this is great, and I love it. I've watched it again and again. I mean, I don't think the 4K is going to look bad because black and white 4Ks always look great. I just don't know if it needs it. But either way, the decision is yours. If you want to grab the 4K that's coming out, grab that. If not, grab the Blu-ray because it's readily available in the collection. 310 to Yuma, the original version. Now we're into March, and or wait a minute, there's one more in February, and it comes from this box set, the complete Jacques Tati work. I love this box set. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has his seven films. It is spine number 729. This is a feel-good box set. It will make you laugh until your belly hurts. It is so, so good. But they've taken one of my favorites from this box set, and it was previously released as a Blu-ray standalone, and then it went out of print, and now they're releasing it as a 4K Blu-ray combo, and you know I have that on pre-order, and it's called Playtime. And this is from 1967. It's 124 minutes. It's in color, and it is in French with English subtitles. This is one of the funniest things I have seen in a very long time. When I tell you they take up every inch of the screen with things going on, there's people everywhere. Everywhere you look, there is something crazy going on. And it's a very hard film to explain because it's a visual thing. You have to see it to understand it. Every time you watch this, you will see something that you missed the last 10 times before. It's great. If you want to get into a good mood, put Playtime on. You will not regret it. Now, I would recommend if you can get this box set for 50% off or at the next sale or even 30% off now, it is well worth the pickup. There isn't a bad film in the bunch. But if you just want to start with one, start with Playtime, see what he's all about, see what Jacques Tati is all about, and you will not be disappointed. This is laugh out loud funny every single minute. So, so good. So I wanted to mention Playtime because it's a personal favorite. And it was funny because I had this box set and one of the community members here asked me if I would watch and review Playtime. So that was my first introduction to Jacques Tati, and I never looked back. It was fantastic. So highest recommendation for that one as well. Now we're into March, and one of the big titles that was announced for March is we're getting Killers of the Flower Moon. Now, this is a Martin Scorsese film. It stars Robert De Niro, Leonardo DiCaprio, and the fantastic Lily Gladstone. And this is a very long movie. It's like 3 hours. And this is a steelbook. I'm not sure if this is the one that had the region-locked 4K. It comes with a Blu-ray, Region B Blu-ray, and I think the 4K is region-locked. I'm not sure. It could be the other copy I have. Anyway, it's a fantastic film, and I got it because I wanted to have it on physical. I didn't know if we'd ever get it. But thank goodness the Criterion Collection has picked it up, and they are going to, I'm sure, give us a fantastic edition of this, because it's so deserving. It's a great film, very hard watch, but it's a really good film. So Killers of the Flower Moon is available for March. It is 30% off, so if you want to grab it. If not, you could always wait until the July sale and get it for 50% off, but I just thought I would throw that in there. Now, this one is a film from Sidney Lumet, who is one of my all-time favorite filmmakers. I just love him. This one stars Faye Dunaway, William Holden, Peter Finch, Robert Duvall, and it says it's called Network, and it is still mad as hell. This one's going to be coming out in March. And basically what it is it's a television studio, like late night television. And they have this host, and his ratings are bad, and they decide that they want to get rid of him. And they tell him, they work up the nerve to tell him, and he just goes off the rails. He goes on his show, he's saying whatever he wants. He's like, I'm mad as hell, I'm not going to take it anymore. Everybody is quoting him. His ratings go through the ceiling, and now they don't know what to do, because his show, because of his anger at being let go, the show is just exploding, and they don't know what to do with him, and it is just so good. It's like a dramedy, dark comedy, so good, and Network is one not to be missed. It is one of my favorite Sidney Lumet films, and I think you're going to be really happy with it. And I'm so thrilled to see the Criterion Collection pick this up and give it a great release. I'm sure it's going to be great. Now, this one is a Coen Brothers film. It is called The Man Who Wasn't There. It says one of the best films yet from the Coen Brothers. It stars Billy Bob Thornton, Frances McDormand, of course, and James Gandolfini. And basically, it's like a modern film noir, and it stars Billy Bob Thornton as a barber. And I can't say much about it because I don't want to ruin it, but it's really good. If you like film noir and you like a modernized version of a film noir and you like the cast, you're going to love the movie. But I was so happy to hear and see that Criterion was picking this up, and they're probably going to give it an amazing release. I'll see if I can tell you anything from the back here. It says, a simple barber, played by Billy Bob Thornton, turns to corruption and revenge to escape his achingly dull life. And that's about all I can tell you, because I see the spoilers on the back and I don't want to get into it, but really good. The Man Who Wasn't There. Take a look at it for the March releases and see if it's something you'd like to add to your collection, because I don't think you'll regret it. Okay, so that's it. There's a few recommendations of films that I think would be good double bills. You can grab the Blu-rays or the DVDs right over on Amazon, and you can pair them with some of the Criterions that I showed you. And then we went over some of the pre-sales that are up that I think are worth looking into. Some of the other ones I have to do more research on, but these are the ones that I knew are solid pickups. So I hope you found a few things to put on your list, whether you get it now or in the July sale or the next November sale, whatever. I just wanted to let you know that the sale was going on. You can grab some things if you wanted to, and if not, hang out and wait. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. You know I appreciate all of you. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, subscribe, hype, do all the things that we do. And I'm still a little under the weather, but I'm getting better, and I'll be good to go by the weekend. But I'm going to be back, like I said, either Friday night or Saturday with a new video for you guys that I was supposed to be done today. I'm also doing a live stream tomorrow night over on my friend Steve's channel. I will put a post up on the community tab to remind you guys we're going to be there 7 Eastern Standard Time, and I think we're going to be talking about some Rob Reiner films. So if you're interested in that, stop by. I'll put a link to Steve's channel, and you can just pop over and say hello, because we'd love to have you with us. So again, thank you for watching. I'm going to go upstairs, eat dinner, play with my girls. So for now, that's a wrap.